Look at here, what a beautiful cake we have, full of chocolate, of cream, of so much beautiful flavor and taste. It is a cake that you can make it very quick, very easy, and it is a good option after Christmas if you want to make something for New Year and you don't want to go shopping, you don't want to go um, uh, or you don't want to overeat yourself, or you want to use all the ingredients you have at home. So please watch the video and see how I made this beautiful cake. Like, subscribe, thank you to follow me. Happy New Year and see you at my next video on 2026. But until then, watch the video and see how I made it. Thank you. Hello, my lovely friends. Uh, Hello, my lovely friends. Well, here we are, 3 days after Christmas, and 2 days before New Year, and I decided to show you a very quick, easy, and delicious recipe of a beautiful cake that is going to lift up your New Year Eve and the days after the New Year's Eve, especially if you have guests and you don't know what to bake or what sweets to make. All you need is 1 box of mascarpone, 100 milligrams of cream, some walnuts. If you don't have walnuts, it's not necessary. I have left some from another sweet that I made, and that's the result. I posted that biscuit chocolate cake that I gave as present for 4 beautiful people. So you have some rum aroma and some sugared instant cocoa powder. In this case, if you use the sugar you want, you don't need sugar to add extra to this recipe. I have this Pandoro. A lot of people, they got a lot of Pandoro for Easter and Christmas, and this recipe, it was invented or was born when a lot of housewives in Italy, they didn't know what to do after the celebrations with so much Pandoro, or in on Easter time, the one they give as a present in Italy. It has another shape and it's called colomba. So for winter we have Pandoro and Panettone. So I have some chocolate here that I'm going to melt in with a little bit of whipped cream, or with a little bit of cream, and I have some about 100 liters of whipped cream I'm going to whip. I'm going to slice this in nice even slices and just fill up. There are recipes where actually you can see they cut off the inside of this Pandoro. They scoop out everything from inside, almost everything. Then they mixed with this cream or with something similar, and then they put everything together and they keep the bottom, so they set the bottom back, and they have everything inside. I like to use this recipe where actually I cut in slices. I'm going to show you in a minute how. And then I fill up, I just put the cream in between, and then on the top I'm going to just drip the melted chocolate. This chocolate is one with um, walnuts, no, with peanuts, sorry. So it's gonna be a little bit crispy also outside. So let's start to slice first the Pandoro. Here you go. It is up to you how thick or how thin the slices are going to be. You are going to cut the slices. I use the bread knife because it slices perfectly. I have actually 6 slices. The bottom one, it's anyway a little bit thicker, and then the rest of them, they are like about 1 finger. My fingers are a little bit chubby, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices here and 1 here, so I have in total 6 slices. Now I'm going to break the chocolate and add here a little bit of cream, just a little bit, like about 20 grams, and add all this chocolate and let it melt until I'm going to make the cream for this nice cake. There you go. I break the chocolate in pieces. I have the stove on 6 for first, and then I take it down. As soon as the whipped cream is going to be hot enough, I'm going to take it down to 4 and let it melt everything nicely and not in rush, so we have everything. We don't burn anything. So I take now this. I have some custard sugar that it comes with this panettone, and I'm going to add it to the cream. Otherwise I wouldn't add anything, but I want to use anyway I'm going to use only half of it, because the rest of the half I'm going to add it on top of the cake when after I put the chocolate and it's cooled down. So I just don't want to waste this, because don't forget the cacao, it has already sugar in it, and also the Pandoro, it is sweet, so it is a sweet pastry. Let's take the mascarpone. We have a box of mascarpone of 250 grams, and I'm gonna mix it a little bit and add 100 mils of whipped cream. You can mix them separate or beat them separately a little bit with the machine, with the mixer or the blender, and then mix them together, or you can just mix a little bit mascarpone as soon as it's coming from the box, and then add the whipped cream and mix them together like that. Add the walnuts, and then at the end we're gonna add the cacao. You're gonna see in a minute everything. Okay, in case, before I start to blend everything, in case you don't add custard sugar as I did, please add a little bit of sugar to make sure that the whipped cream is going to be nice and fluffy and creamy. As you can see, the chocolate is melting, and now I'm going to turn off the camera because I don't want you to hear the blender noise. I come back before I'm going to be ready, before I'm going to add the walnuts, cacao and rum aroma. Alright, I decided to add one more box of mascarpone cream and 100 ml of whipped cream, because I want to make sure that the cream is going to be rich added to this Pandoro. And I had a feeling that the first portion, it was kind of slim. So let's see the end. I go back to whip them. You can see the chocolate is melting nice and tenderly and slowly. So beautiful, and you don't have to mind about bain marin or about the fact that it's going to get burned. Nice, beautiful. It was on 3, I take it down to 2 because it's already nice and melted. So that's one. Here we have the cream almost done, and when it is almost done, we add the walnuts. I don't tell you how much because it depends how much you have left, and if you don't have left, don't worry about it. And cacao powder, instant cacao powder, that contains sugar. You can use the other one, no problem, but because I didn't use too much sugar in it, I like to put a lot. And yeah, as much as you prefer. There is no quantity too much. And when we are done with everything here, let me open the rum aroma. Excuse me, I come back in a minute. There you go, I add everything there, and now I start to blend again. See you in a bit. Okay, 3 more minutes of whipping the cream, and everything is ready. It is so delicious. I can't express the beautiful taste that cream it has. The chocolate is ready, and look at here, what a surprise. How idyllic it is. It's snowing. So let's start to make everything nice. Here. Oh, I can't believe that it's snow. We have snow and it's peace, and at least peace where we live, and we have some friends and family members who are in hospital, and we pray for them, for their recovery, and for everybody who is in need of a prayer. We pray for ourselves also, of course. Everybody on his way, even the atheists, they are praying. I had a discussion with a friend, and of course they call it different, they say different things, but that's okay, as long as we have peace and love and forgiveness in our heart. Okay, as you can see, I added a nice chunk of cream. Don't be shy, because the last two slices, they are not so big anyway, so you better add so much cream so everybody will enjoy it, everybody will be happy with it. There you go. Here. That's it. If you want, you can soak the pastry with a little bit of coffee or cherry syrup, but I could have soaked the pastries with rum aroma, or with rum. You can do it, especially if you don't have kids to taste this beautiful cake, but I decided not to, and the reason is because I'm going to let all this cake for tomorrow in the fridge, and the pastry is going to get a lot of moist from the cream. So there you go. There you go. I don't really mind if I don't put this perfectly one on top of the other, because we are going to cover with chocolate. Don't forget, not everything, just like the melted chocolate is we're gonna pour the melted chocolate on top, just nice and easy. So it's going to be so nice. Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera, finish everything, because you've seen how I did. I still have 3 pieces, and then I come back to you when I'm going to pour the chocolate. Hello, we are back. Look at this beauty. I was wondering to cut a little bit more and to add one more layer, because I still have one layer left, but unfortunately, because the top it was pushed down a little bit, I'm not sure. Well, maybe I'm going to try to do that, especially that I have a little bit of cream left. So as you can see, it was a good idea to add some whipped cream and some mascarpone, because this way it is a little bit richer, the cream that I added inside. Okay, so I'm going to cut a little bit more the top, add one more layer, let the chocolate to cool down, and then just pour on top of it, put it on the fridge, and let it rest until tomorrow. Okay, there you go. I had to be very careful, and I sliced it only thin, because this size is a little bit thicker, but on this size where the pastry was pushed down, it goes a little bit downer, so that's okay. So I'm going to pack everything, clean a little bit, and then we pour the chocolate. I hope you're going to stay with me. There you go. The cake is ready. I left it overnight in the fridge. All you have to do is just put some custard sugar. I put some Christmas decoration, even though the cake it is for the new year. And at the very end, before you serve, you can put some icing sugar. I'm going to do it just right before I'm going to serve. So please try this recipe. There are many ways to do it. If you want, you can use some rum and coconut instead of nuts or walnuts. You can keep it simple, just the cream, plain chocolate. If you don't want chocolate on the top, you can add only custard sugar without having the chocolate on top. I just wanted to have so much more layers of goodies. Also, you can put some white chocolate if you fancy that. So believe me, it's very tasty, and when you have so much panettone or pandoro and you don't know what to do with it, is the best way to use it. Happy New Year. I wish all the best for you and for your dear families, from my family to you, and blessings, good health, and all your dreams come true in 2026. Thank you to follow, thank you to watch my videos. Please like, subscribe, and see you on 2026. Happy New Year. Bye bye.